Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe not. Are you, baby? Here's my number, call me maybe not. Hey, I just met you, this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe not. All the other girls try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me maybe not. Took the time to fall, he gave me nothing at all. Hey, borrow steel, and I don't know how I feel. Oh, my jeans was showing, and the wind was blowing. Where you think you're going, baby? Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. But here's my number, so call me maybe not. Here's my number, so call me maybe not. This is crazy. Here's my number, so call me maybe not. Don't try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me maybe not. I miss you so bad. I miss you so bad. I miss you so bad. Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad. How could you? I missed you before you came into my life, because I didn't know you. Here's my number, so call me maybe not. Call me maybe not. Call me maybe not. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Hi, how you doing? Looking good. And especially you, Alice. And how are you? Pretty good. Fine, thank you. Thank you for asking. From House of a Guy's Own, it's Call Me Maybe Not. The slow to grow on ya summer hit from Whad'ya Know Podcasting, Inc. The number here is 608-256-3029 or 608-CLOD-0X. And we got, I'm a little out of it today. And I'll tell you, the reason actually is my wife has stolen my dog from me. Bella. The dog, not the wife. I don't use her name. She gets mad if I... This way it could be a generic wife. But anyhow, so... What's the one thing I have in the world now that's keeping me firmly footed on the planet? It's Bella. The Poogle. Or Bigapoo, if you prefer. Why would you prefer Bigapoo? It's like two hyphens. Poogle, Bella, mine, Daddy's girl, slept with me every night. I would curl up at the foot of the bed, and she'd take the pillows across. And in the morning, she'd lick me awake. Oh, my God, Bella, oh. And you know, frankly, that makes a difference in a person's day if they get licked awake by that. You know, in the morning, instead of just getting up and saying, oh my God, I'm still here. And then you try to swing your legs over the bed and you try to learn to walk again, you know, at a certain age. But with the dog, it all goes away with Bella there. And then Sandy, my wife has been working her for months now. I mean, we've had her about 2 years now. Bella, she's a sweetheart. Oh, Bella, are you listening, Bella? Love you. She's been working her because she wants her to sleep with her. And, you know, so she's working her. That's like she worked the daughters. Both daughters now, they don't sleep with her, but I mean, you know, she kind of owns them. I'm just the artifact dad now. But the dog was mine. Bella. So I come down, and then later in the day, and I see her in the morning still, usually. I wake her up if she's still sleeping. So I get her, you know, play with me and stuff. stuff, but it's not the same. So that explains this look I have in my face. It does not explain the face, however. All right, pretty good then? Fine, yes, I'm good, very good. It's Call Me Maybe Not, and, excuse me, the only show where the guy belches on the air. Inevitably. I don't know what it is. And 608-256-029. We got a few things going on here. Lots of stuff. A quiz later on. You can call in, I guess, if you have anything you want to interrupt the show with. It couldn't hurt, frankly. So you could do that too, but the quiz won't be till later. But you can call in if you want. Try that number. We'll see if it works. And on today's date, this is 25th, isn't it? Is it 25th already? Oh, my God. Time flies so fast when you're in... Oh. You know what I'm talking about. Bella. And whose knee is that? That's my knee. Huh? That's close. Anyway, 20th of July, Reverend William Burkitt, a biblical scholar, was born, and Mrs. Elizabeth Hamilton, who was an author. St. James the Apostle died on the 25th of July, and St. Christopher got his medal on this day in the 3rd century sometime. We don't know when. Chicory gathered at noon or at midnight on St. James Day, which this is, thanks to him dying here. It had the power of making its possessor invisible. It could also open locked boxes or doors. But it had to be cut from fields with gold knives. And if the gatherer spoke during the cutting, he would die instantly. So there's always a downside to all these things. Another property of the chicory plant is discussed in Diet's Dry Dinner, 1599. And he said, and I quote, "It hath been and yet is a thing which superstition hath believed, that the body anointed with the juice of chicory is very available to obtain the favor of great persons." Get you some chicory, but remember the gold knife. It's not like they're common, so I would go out and get one first before you do this. St. Christopher. Oh, St. Christopher is a good story, too. Good luck picture. Other saint of July 25th is St. Christopher, who died on this day sometime in the 3rd century. His original occupation was to carry people across a stream on the banks of which he lived. It's a job. Yeah, apparently he couldn't afford a boat or something, or a bridge. He didn't have the skills to make a bridge. So he carried them apart, one by one. So one evening, anyhow, it's a good thing he did, because one evening he was carrying a small child across on his back, but the weight became so great it seemed the ferryman would sink. So he had a ferry, but then why was he carrying them on his shoulders? Apparently the boat sank or something. Anyway, this is what's important about it, not that so much. He thought he would sink, the ferryman would, without a ferry. The child said, "Wonder not, my friend, I am Jesus, and you have the weight of the sins of the whole world on your back." Whoa. A typographic engraving of this event, dated 1423, has inscribed beneath it an assurance to the reader that on the day he sees this picture, he will die no evil death. Is this the picture? I don't think that's Christ. Oh, here he is. There he is. There. It's a little hard to see this, but it's Jesus and the weight of the world. So the question is, how did the baby carry the weight of the world? Not so much the ferryman, who had to hoist him while he was apparently standing on the ferry boat. I suppose he was pulling it across. I'm getting to understand it now. That's enough for this date. History. In all the news that isn't, President Trump brought the Boy Scout Jamboree to their feet, ladies and gentlemen, when he held up and grabbed the new kitty badge. That's not what he called it. Saying this is something you explorers are going to want to grab. You're going to want a lot of kitties on your sash, the president said, and the two huzzahs. Sure beats tying knots, the president added. Trump never was a Boy Scout, since he was born with all the skills he'd ever need in life, right off the bat. His little Jewish son-in-law, Jared Kushner, says he did not collude with the Russians and was willing to take a colludostomy to prove it. If he didn't collude with the Russians, he's the only one in the administration or the family that didn't. So that's make him unique. So much Russian colluders in the cabinet, they call it the Politburo, as a matter of fact. And they pose their pictures atop Lenin's tomb. So there's a lot of colluding. Page 2. Hard to stare at a bottle of beer and not open it. A bottle in front of me. Or, that's right. Okay. The Senate is voting to repeal and replace themselves this morning. The big drama, of course, is whether John McCain left the hospital to vote against his health care coverage. We'll see what happens, or not. Speaking of John McCain, his Republican primary rival said it was his duty to quit and give his job to her. So stay classy, GOP. O.J. was released on the condition that he not marry again or try to get his Heisman Trophy back again. Those are the two caveats. If he's old, you must parole. A Wisconsin company will implant chips in their workers. That's got to be a good development. They say it will allow them to use the vending machines without having the proper change. Or if they get lost, then the Humane Society can find them. Not at all like body snatchers, because they put the chip in the back of the head. So it's totally different. This just goes on your finger or something. On Wisconsin. Michael Phelps was eaten by a virtual great white shark in a race that the Discovery Channel thought was foolproof. So he's been virtualized. Kid Rock seizes on this narrow window of opportunity ever for him to run for the U.S. Senate. It'll never again happen until he's the late Kid Rock. And this is like a window with planets aligned with all the wrong planets. And we'll see what happens there. Attorney General Jeff Sessions wakes up with a miniature horse head on the pillow next to him. So something's going on there. Although, in fairness, he does occasionally sleep with miniature horses, so one can't be sure. And eating at the wrong time makes you fat, according to a study. Also believing there is no wrong time to eat. That'll do it, too. That's all the news. That isn't. So all I can say is, thank you. I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe not. Okay. I'm getting really good at this engineering thing, don't you think? If not the show so much, I think I'm going to get a job as an engineer, and then I'll find out why they hate talent so much. Because you got to do all this stuff, and they get all the credit for it. Ridiculous. 256-3029. 608 is the area code. And that you could call that. And if, I think this is, yes. So we could do whatever you want then. Just call in and say hello and chat. We'll do one of them chat shows that the English have. I think possibly the Canadians have them too. At least the English ones. The French ones have Le Cot shows. And we'll wait here for that phone to ring. And, of course, there's other things we could talk about, but I didn't run off any extra, when the phone doesn't ring, things to do. Because I'm telling you, I just did not sleep well. I need my little doggy there. And I don't mind curling up at the foot of the bed. That's the least of my problems. Because I rather, I don't, because I'm afraid if I, try to push her over a little bit, she'll hop down and go down there. Mother. Maybe some of you have this problem. Why don't you give me a call here, 256-3029, area code 608. I can hear the phones ringing right now, as a matter of fact. Let's see if that is an actual phone call. Hi, are you an actual phone call?
Yes, I am.
Oh.
It's Michael Palzola, just checking to make sure the phone lines work, because, we've had some problems.
Yes. Michael who?
Palzola, out of Racine.
Oh, yes. You've been haunting me, Michael.
Yeah, not really. Really?
I know everything I do. I feel like every move I make, you'll be watching me.
That's kind of a police thing.
Yeah. Have you got anything else to be doing? I mean, is this during your work day? Because I know if the thing isn't plugged in or that isn't, or you say this, why don't you do that? Or remember you forgot, it makes me nervous, and then it doesn't help.
I'm jobless and just trying to be a part-time engineer.
Okay, well, you could come here and do it maybe, but if you keep bugging me about it, it really...
It's the commute that really gets to me.
Where are you?
Just Racine, a couple hours away.
Oh, Racine, yeah. What line were you in that you're looking for now? Line of work?
I'm a sales guy, medical equipment.
Medical equipment, yeah. You should always be able to work with medical equipment.
You should be able to.
Yeah.
So, you said multitasking. I thought about that because I'm multitasking. I'm doing stuff and I'm listening to you.
Yeah.
And I thought, I wonder if the phone works today. And it does.
Yeah. I can't. Well, how old are you, roughly? Ballpark.
54.
What, 54?
64.
64. Okay, well, then you're gone.
Yeah.
Can you still multitask? I semi-task now. If I do one task, I'm lucky.
I really don't. I just quickly switch between tasking.
Uh-huh.
You know?
You do?
Someone tells me, hey, don't do that now, go do this. And it's usually the spouse.
Okay, so you're contrary, but that's not what I'm asking. I'm asking if you just for yourself now, there are two things you need to be doing. Can you do them at the same time?
No.
Okay, me neither. That's all I'm saying. I can't even do one now, usually. It's getting ridiculous. This age thing is overrated, I'll tell you that. They say the wisdom comes with age. I don't know wisdom. I get no wisdom. You get any wisdom? I didn't get any wisdom.
No. But
I got my wisdom
teeth. The experience that you live through is wisdom. So.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, Michael, I'm going to let you go now because you're
thanks.
sort of dominating my life anyway, and I can't, have you do everything for me. But thanks for calling. Nice talking to you.
You're welcome.
All right, talk to you later. Bye.
I'll be on the box.
Okay, bye. All right, that was Michael, and he's like my conscience. My conscience should be named Michael, I suppose. That makes sense. There'll be two Michaels in my head. Yes, okay, fine. What is your point? Darn phones. Yeah, so you can give me a call here now. Michael is, I think he might have played the quiz actually already too, so I don't feel too bad about that. So anybody else except Michael can call me now at 608-256-3029 or 608-CLOD-0X. So the letters, I realize no one has letters on their phone anymore. This is from the old dialing days when it used to be. It was Uptown 16909 in Milwaukee. And then before that, we were Custard 36909. And there was one before that, but I wasn't born yet. But Howard speaks of another number. I can't remember what it was. I remember the Custer. Nice to have Custer as your phone number. What the hell are they thinking of? All right, so 608-256-3029 or 608-CLOD-0X if you have a dial phone, a princess phone. If it's little, it's lovely and it lights. It is a princess phone. We can play the What Do You Know quiz now if you qualify, and I don't see why you wouldn't. I have the quiz box right here. You can win fabulous prizes or even some coffee from Cafe Novo Coffee from Denver, Colorado, where the Brodsky boys put love in every cup. And that'll wear you out in the course of a day. Holy cow, because they sell a lot of cups of coffee. And, you can buy it from, by the way, look at novo.com on the internets there, and you can order from them, and you'll be getting the best coffee from around the world, grown by local growers who are planting in the shade and are just virtuous human beings besides. And it's all done with respect to the earth. For the earth. Respect to the earth, for the earth. It's a different thing, I understand. Okay, and 608-256-3029. Give us a call here. Try to play the What Do You Know quiz. I'll give you a sample of the questions that you will not hear because I'm taking it from the back here. For the example, you will not get this question, a science question. 4 million-year-old footprints in Tanzania of Lucy humans suggest one of the following. A, that the Lucys were running from the Rickies. B, the species was pigeon-toed. Or C, each Rickie had several Lucys. You will not be getting this question because I'll tell you what. I'll throw this question in there now. So you can call up and you can, because I'll tell you the answer even. It's one of these, A, B, or C. So that's the science question, for example, you would probably get if you picked science and you called up right now at 608-256-3029. Forget the letters. No one has a dial phone. I still have one somewhere. I was going to hook it up for this show. I thought it'd be funny. But come on. How funny can you be? There's got to be a limit. By the way, you can also write us here if you have a question about what the heck I'm doing. This is very much sort of like the way I started in radio. So I thought if I'm going to end, it should be the same way. It's a microphone and a phone. The difference was that people were listening on the radio. And here you never know. We're kind of breaking the mold. We're kind of. I'm going to play the song again if you don't call in. Okay, I will not turn it off until someone calls again.
I just met
That's
you.
how we roll.
And this is crazy, but here's my number. So call me, maybe not.
I say that's how we roll.
Are you, baby? Here's my number. Call me, maybe not. Hey, I just met you. This is crazy, but here's my number. So call me, maybe not. All the other girls try to chase me, but here's my number. So call me,
Anyone there?
maybe not.
Yeah.
Oh. Are you there?
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Fall. He gave me
It's an
nothing
alarm,
at
but
all.
it's nice to get a call once in a
Hey,
while.
borrow
Hi, who's this?
steel, and I don't know how
Hi,
I
Bruce, how are
feel.
you?
Fine.
Oh, my
We catch you at a good time or bad? You catch us at a good time or bad time? Or are you working?
Blowing where you think
When
you're
you're retired,
going,
all time is
baby.
Yes, it is. Are you retired too?
I just met you.
Yeah.
Are you looking for
This
fruitful
is
ways to spend your
Crazy.
time?
But here's my
Bruce?
number. So
I
call
tried.
me. Maybe not.
From
Here's my
Well,
number.
what have you tried
So
so
call
far?
me,
Let's see if I've tried any of those
maybe
things.
not. This is crazy.
Oh, there we go.
Here's my number.
dementia.
So call
Yeah,
me, maybe.
But I mean, do you have an
Don't
avocation?
try to chase me.
What's that in the background? It
here's
sounds
my
like Morse
number.
code.
So call me, maybe
Oh,
not.
I'm also a volunteer for.
I miss you so bad.
County EMA.
I miss you so bad.
Radio.
I miss you so.
Should you be
so
on an
bad.
emergency call?
Before you
No,
came
that
into
was-
my
that was
life,
just
I
the-
missed you so bad. How could you?
mechanical
I've
IT
missed you
that
if
places
before you came into my life.
Okay,
'Cause
so
I
you're
didn't
doing
know
something
you.
really
Here's my
important and valuable
number.
as opposed to this.
So call me.
Just a volunteer, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Maybe not.
Yeah. No, but it's great. Of course it
Maybe
matters,
not.
doesn't it? I mean, that's wonderful you do that.
Call
You get emergency calls and you forward them
not.
to appropriate.
Well, no, we can get called in, like if it's for like weather spotting and providing communications for search and rescue.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. Bless you, my son, for doing that. I'm older than you, I think, so I can bless you as a son.
Only by 3 years.
Good. Well, you want to play the quiz? Well, you got a little time here. Can you do this without jeopardizing the health and safety? Where are you exactly?
Yeah, I'm in my home,
No, but I mean, what state or country or
Illinois.
Illinois?
Central Illinois.
The country of Illinois. Okay, I get that. Southern Illinois, did you say?
Central.
Oh, Central. So Champaign.
Greater Peoria area.
Greater Peoria. I love Peoria. That burger place on the barge.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, my God. You can get a hamburger with a pork chop on it.
That's true.
Somebody should have invented that right off the bat. You know, it took the burger barge people to come up with that. That's great. Okay, let me just get this out of the way here because that's bound to cause problems. And then we got here, I got the quiz thing here. Okay, so we're all good to go. We have the various categories, so that's pretty exciting. And they are as follows. Current events, people, places, things you learned in school, had been paying attention, science, or odds and ends. What would you like first, Bruce?
Let's go with things you should have learned in school.
Bruce in Peoria. I have Bruce in Peoria on the line. You should have someone that says that to you. What did you say, school? Yes.
Yeah.
All right. In an equation, state the relationship between math and confidence. No, that's ridiculous. A loyal protein in cell biology is one of the following. Is a loyal protein one that will stick by its enzyme? B, will never leave you, or C, would never dream of working for another cell? A loyal protein.
And I was supposed to learn this in school?
Not really.
Give me the options again, please.
Yes, it will A, a loyal protein will A, stick by its enzyme. B, will never leave you, or C, would never dream of working for another cell. Don't overthink
I'll
it,
go
Bruce.
A.
Yeah, you can't overthink these things. That's right. It sticks with its enzyme throughout life. A loyal protein does, as one might imagine. So that would be one right for you, Bruce. So what would you like now? Everything except that is left. Current events, people, places, science, odds and ends.
Let's try science.
Science it is. Were you a science? What did you major in school?
Physics.
Oh, you were? Yeah?
Yeah.
What did you do with
I'm
that?
going to embarrass myself now.
Yeah. What did you do with physics?
I went into IT.
Oh, you did. Is that related to physics?
Not really.
No, okay. 4-million-year-old footprints. 4 million. I just read this earlier, daring someone to call in on it.
Yeah.
4-million-year-old footprints in Tanzania of Lucy humans suggest A, the Lucys were running from the Rickies, B, the species was pigeon-toed, or C, each Ricky had several Lucys.
I think the answer is C.
Yes, you're exactly right. My God, you've won already. That was just too easy, Bruce. You are too darn smart. You got to go to some other quiz show where it's a little tougher. But congratulations, you won the quiz. How hard was that? It wasn't hard at all, was it? But for someone like you. Oh, did you hang up?
No, I'm still here.
Okay. That was just another one of those signals?
No, what do you mean?
For the emergency signals? I heard
No,
something.
I turned off the radio.
Oh, okay, cool. Good thing to do. The emergency radio or our radio?
The emergency radio.
Oh, shouldn't you leave that on, though?
No, well, it's by volunteers, so there are other volunteers.
You can't just not volunteer all of a sudden if an emergency call is coming in on your radio, though.
They have other ways. I mean, I can get notification on my cell phone, too.
Okay, fine. Okay, I just don't want anything horrible to happen as a result of winning a pound of coffee
there won't be.
from the Cafe Novo. It's very good coffee, but we don't want it at great expense of human, kind, such as it is. So, all right, good then. If you would do this for me, Bruce, if you would send me an email or a Gmail, actually, at Whad'ya Know 2. So it's Whad'ya Know, Whad'ya Know with a 2, like the number, at gmail.com and give me a mailing address for you. We will send you some of the Cafe Novo. You'll like the Novo Espresso. It has nuances of tobacco and bananas and grapefruit. Although I could be wrong about several of those. It's good.
Yeah. Well, my son Jason, who is a coffee snob,
Yeah. Yeah,
met.
I did.
Well, I'm sure loved the coffee. So that sounds great.
Yeah, he's going to love it. Okay. All right, thanks very much. Thanks for calling. Thanks for playing.
Thank you, Michael.
Thanks for volunteering. Hang in there. All right. Very good. Boy, this is getting so professional. I don't know. It's like a no-brainer now to do all this. I guess you don't need engineers. Why do they pay those people to stand behind there? And they don't, and I'll tell you, my engineers, some really great ones. They were great. I mean, and they made things happen under impossible circumstances, like me in front of a microphone. But they did not listen to the show. I think in 30 years, they listened to about a total of about 3 days of it. Probably listened to it. I mean, just in listening time. You can tell by the, and I've been doing that. I've been collecting these now. Of course, I'm putting all the old Whad'ya Knows up online there. You can find them, by the way, at whad'yaknow.net. check that out. And you find a lot of old shows. I got the first. I'm up to 2000 and up to 2000. We're finishing the year 2000, so we're going to have that the famous millennial show coming up on that. Worth having. But they don't listen to the show. They never did, and some of them actually. I think others would curl up in the corner and sleep during the 2-hour show. Well, it's 2 hours is a long time. A lot of them were up doing other things, useful things the night before. And the setup, I mean, that's a big deal, the setup and all that stuff. But darned if they're going to listen to any of it. On these shows that I got, they test the mic, to see if the mic is working before the show. And they only listen for about 10 seconds, maximum. Sometimes it's just like 3 seconds. It's on, okay. And that's all they hear of me during the show. And I've been collecting those little bits and snippets, and I put them all together, and I'm going to burn them in the yard here. Okay, 608-256-3029. Let's get another caller. Let's play another round of the What Do You Know quiz. There's so much going on in the news that let's not talk about it. All right, and I definitely don't want to do that again. And all right, you're making me do this. What time is it? Yeah, we got at least another 5 minutes. I try to make these 37 minutes long. 36, it should be. Because the ideal podcast runs 18 minutes. So if I'm going to be old school, I will double that to 36. Okay. Yes, 256-3029, because you can't do this on public radio. Whoa, what a pour. Here's looking at you, kid. I know some of you are working right now. That looked like a lot, but it was all foam. You got to drink off the head there. In England, do they blow off the head? Oh, never mind. That's horrible. I didn't mean it like that. But you see, guys, who blows off the head? Oh, stop it. Okay. 608. 3029. Number to call. Give us a call here. A chance to play the What Do You Know? Because last chance for today, because I won't be back again until the 27th. That's in 2 days. So you better, I know you probably got to get back to work or get back to looking for a job or get back to trying to remember what it was you forgot. And so we get another quiz in here, pretty easy. Oh, Bella, I'll be home soon. Here's a close-up. She's ready for a close-up now, Mr. DeMille. There she is. Those of you listening to the podcast version of this will miss a picture. I'll put it on the podcast. What a girl. Look how intelligent she is. Huh? Very smart girl. She's got street smarts and she's got intellectual smarts, which is unusual. Well, one comes from the poodle, one comes from the beagle. Beagles have street smarts, and the poodles are intellectuals. Oh, yes. Okay. All right. Okay, coming. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, who's this?
This is Bob Vance.
Bob?
Yes.
How are you?
Good.
Where are you calling from, Bob?
I'm calling from Novi, Michigan area.
Where?
Novi?
Novi?
N-O-V-I.
That's how I would spell Novi, but where is that?
Well, it's just, it's between Ann Arbor and Detroit.
Oh, good. Good place for it there. What do you do out there, Bob?
Well, right now I'm between jobs.
Oh. Yeah.
I just dropped my daughter off for volleyball practice.
Oh, yeah. Still schlepping the kids. Yeah.
Listening to you on my car phone.
Oh, well, that's very nice. I'm glad that you're doing that. So did she get into volleyball now and you're just sitting in the parking lot?
Well, actually, I'm at McDonald's parking lot, or drive-through, and I noticed that you didn't have anybody call in for the quiz, so.
Are you waiting in line there at the drive-through?
Yes, I am.
Do you know what you want?
I got 3 cars in front of me.
Okay. Do you know what you want, though?
Already got that.
Yeah. You know, because that's what slows down the drive-through. People who for some reason, they don't think about what they want until they get up to the drive-through window. Did you notice that?
Yes, very much so.
That's not the time to think about it.
And of course, with McDonald's having the two drive-throughs to go up to, and
Yeah.
some people don't.
Yes. And why don't more people just pull off and say, let's go in and dine in relative splendor? Go sit there. And I mean, I realize people are on the go and trying to get somewhere, but, there are people
Well,
who,
then they
the people who don't.
listen to your show at the same time, though.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay. So what's your usual? Do you get the Big Mac and are you?
I get the chicken McNuggets.
Oh, you go with the nuggets. You get the big order of nuggets or just the regular?
It's 10-piece, yes.
10-piece?
Yep.
Oh, that's a lot of nuggets.
I guess for $1 more, you can get 4 more.
You can supersize the nuggets, huh? Mighty big nuggets. And then what do you get to go with that? Do you get a salad then to balance it off?
No, I large fries and sweet tea, no ice.
A what?
Sweet tea, no ice.
Sweet tea, no ice. Oh, okay. All right. Cool. Would you like to play the quiz while you're waiting?
Oh, sure.
Okay. We still got enough time, I think, before you have to give your order. That's got a little pressure on me, but that's okay. Here are the categories then, Bob. Current events, people, places, things you should learn in school, science, or odds and ends.
Science.
Science. Oh, you're close. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Give your order.
Well, I'm just paying it right now.
Yeah. Oh, you're paying it? Okay, go ahead, pay it. I'll get you a better one than this. Anyway, bad question.
She was just asking what my order was, and
Yeah.
so, yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Okay.
So, now the pickup.
Okay, is it coming?
Yeah, thank you.
Have a good day.
All right, we're good now.
Okay, I can't find it. Oh. All right, here we go. You get pulling over in a slot now, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Are you there yet?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you, but are you parked okay?
Yes.
Because I don't want to cause, any commotion.
No accident.
Yeah. There's a lot of commotions
All right.
that happen in McDonald's parking lots occasionally. All right. Here's a science question. The universe is expanding. The universe is expanding faster, slower, or you can't tell much difference.
Oh, I think it's faster.
Yes, faster is right. Exactly right. Boy. So good. You should go ahead and eat, by the way. Take a bite or something. It won't affect the show on you. You can't sit there with a bag of McDonald's and not stick your hand in there. You got fries, too, did you say?
Yes, I got some
Oh,
fries.
you got to have the fries. God, my mouth is watering now. The fries. You grab the fries the first thing, right?
It's lunchtime.
Yeah. I mean, you grab the fries before you open your sandwich, right?
Correct.
Or your nuggets, in your case. Okay, what did you say? What category did you... I'm really hungry now. You're making me hungry. What? I had an old tortilla for lunch because I had to do this. I had to get ready for this. And I didn't put anything on it even. I just put cheese on it, but I didn't have the time. Just rolled it up and pretended it was something. What did you say you wanted?
The general?
What?
What was the last topic that we had?
So you had science. You have current events, people, places, school, or odds and ends left.
Odds and ends, that's what it was.
Odds and ends. Okay. The average dog has a vocabulary of 6, 37, or 38, or 165 words. Bella, of course, says much more than the average dog.
Wow. 6, 38, or 165?
Yeah. She knows anti-disestablishmentarianism because I taught her it. My dog. That's
Yeah.
a big word.
Very smart dog. Probably a lot of words.
Yeah. Well, you have to reward her every time you say it, so. It works.
A lot of treats.
Yeah. 6, 37, or 38, or 165 words for the average dog vocabulary.
165.
165 is right. God, you're smart, Bob. Holy cow, that deserves a bell. Congratulations, Bob. This is a remarkable working lunch you've taken here.
Yes.
after doing a good deed, dropping your daughter off, and she's happy at volleyball, and you are winning. You won a pound of Novo coffee, the world's greatest coffee. It is. If the world could be in a coffee, it would be in Novo coffee. That's how big this coffee is, how great this coffee is, how earthy it is. It's from Novo Coffee in Denver, Colorado. The Brodsky boys roam the world and back again to bring you the best in locally grown and sourced coffee by the families who grow it and source it. So that's pretty good. So if you would do this for me, Bob, if you would actually send me a note on Gmail, or to Gmail, it reads as follows: Whad'ya Know 2 at gmail.com, and give me a mailing address for you, then I'll make sure you get that Novo coffee.
Okay.
Cool?
In fact, I sent you an email end of June.
Yeah.
I was in Milwaukee.
Uh-huh.
And, of course, I just got done with my annual...
Oh, with the exam, medical exam.
Yeah, at the VA hospital in Milwaukee.
Yeah. I remember. Yeah, cool.
And I contacted you because I was going to swing on over and say hi.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you got hold of me here. I'm sorry we couldn't get together that time. Next time, though, if you come through. Hopefully, maybe I'll have a performance-type show by then. We're working on it. So they can come and join us for that, too. But it's nice to talk with you.
Yeah, it's very good.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you.
Cool, Bob.
Yep.
Send me that note. All right. That's Bob.
All right.
Bye. Bob from Novi, Michigan. Yes, I do remember the note. I couldn't. He was there for one night, and he had his exam, and then but it was the same night, so I couldn't get there to Milwaukee, or he couldn't probably come to Madison that time. So it didn't work out, but it worked out this time very well. And well, I guess it's that time again. Speaking of time, in case you keep slipping into the future, and that reminds you of this wonderful song that we have here.
I just met you.
Thank you very much for listening or watching, whatever you're doing.
But here's my number, so call me,
we'll be back
baby.
again on Thursday
Not
of this week
are you, baby.
at
Here's my number.
Yourself, isn't it?
Call me,
Just Laura.
maybe not.
Thursday,
Hey, I just met
12
you.
noon.
This is
Central
crazy.
Daylight.
But here's my number.
And thanks again for
So
listening.
call me, maybe not.
Hear this.
All the other girls try to chase me, but here's my number. So call me, maybe not. Took me time to fall. He gave me nothing at all. Hey, borrow steel.
You, Bob.
And I don't know how I feel. Oh, my jeans was showing. And the wind was blowing where you think you're going, baby. Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy. Here's my number, so call me, maybe not. Here's my number, so call me, maybe not. This is crazy. Here's my number, so call me, maybe not. Don't try to chase me, but here's my number, so call me, maybe not. I miss you so bad. I miss you so bad. I miss you so bad. Before you came into my life, I missed you so bad. How could you? I miss you, but before you came into my life, because I didn't know you. Here's my number, so call me. Maybe not.